Hi, today we're going to talk about Whispering Cruise, which is about the image to the left of your screen of a Lufthansa A380 aircraft from outside. First question, the logo in the red circle is the logo for A. Skytrax, B. Oneworld, C. SkyTeam, D. Star Alliance. Firstly, Oneworld, SkyTeam, and Star Alliance are all airline alliances organizations for different airlines, while the Lufthansa belongs to Star Alliance. So the logo that you see in the red circle is the logo for Star Alliance. However, SkyTeam and Oneworld are the other two um, alliances. Skytrax is not a airline alliances, but it's a airline or passenger evaluation organization. Skytrax award uh, gives awards to airlines or other travel companies annually to recognize their great work done in a year. And they have, for example, Airline of the Year. The 2017 Airline of the Year is Qatar Airways. So if you're interested, you can go search on Google Skytrax, Oneworld, SkyTeam, Star Alliance for more information. The answer is D. Number two, there are different lighting located in the nose gear or in the green circle. You see lots of complicated stuff happening there. Name one of them. In the hint, you get a link to an image, and it tells you to focus on extension. It tells you to focus on the external lighting system of the overhead panel, which is this part. So now we got to talk about different lighting systems. There are lots of lighting system on an aircraft, so bear with me, and it's going to be really fast and really informational. So this image, there are landing lights coming from almost the joint of the wing and the fuselage. Two landing lights, they are really far distance lightings. Nose gear taxi lights, that's the part that you see here, and also turning lights. If you focus to the nose gear, you will see two light bulbs pointing forward and actually another two pointing to the sides. So the two pointing to the sides are for turnings. And you will see also there are landing lights coming from almost the middle of the wing. And you will see at the tip of the wing, that's kind of more complicated, you have green wingtip position and red wingtip position. Remember, the red wingtip position is to the left from a pilot's view, to the left, and the green is to the right. So when that gives the information for pilot or for spotters, if you see an aircraft that has green to the left and red to the right, you know that aircraft is coming towards you. If you see red to the left and green to the right, that means the aircraft is flying away from you. So that's really important, especially during nighttime, when the pilots want to determine whether the other craft is coming too close or not. And for that reason, this light should be 180 degrees or even 270 degrees wide, so it can be seen from all the angles. Wing illumination is pretty self-explanatory. That's all the illuminates the wing, especially during takeoff and landing, because the pilots want to see them. And also not only pilots, the control tower might want to see them if there are any problems. The red anti-collision, or upper and lower, that's what usually the most important light. It's flashing throughout the flight, so it's flashing. The pilots turn them on just minutes before they push back, and they turn them off while they arrive at it. They arrive and they comes to a full stop. So this light is really important. And we can actually call this leg is called beacon. So that's the switch that the pilot used to turn this on and off. Also, come towards the back of the aircraft, you have white strobe at the tail, which is also important. And you have logo light to illuminate the logo, just for the ground crew to know which airline is this, especially during night. And also runway turnoff. So that's also important, which illuminates the runway. And you have escape slide 4 places. Well, you can see for every door, every slides, emergency slides, there is a light there, but you don't want to see that quite often. So that's about all the lighting systems on an aircraft. You can see it gets really complicated. That's why you see the aircraft is not really a flat surface. Well, you imagine that, well, it's trying to be flat as possible. It doesn't want anything sticking out or any light because of the aeronautics, obviously. But, well, some things has to be stick out. For example, the beacon light has to stick out. The TCAS has to stick out. It's something installed after the aircraft has been even manufactured. So, but these things are important, right? You'd rather fly maybe 2 or 3 knots slow. You'd rather burn maybe 200 kilograms more fuel, but you want to keep it safe. Last question. There are different types of tubes at the nose part of the aircraft. In the blue circles, well, it gets pretty complicated. Try to name as many as you know. Okay. So, rather than focusing on the left image, let's focus on the image to the right so you will know more about this. Let's go through one by one. So this is the TCAS, which is for anti-collision. So the TCAS will give out the warnings to pilots if 2 planes are getting too close. The TCAS will tell one pilot to climb and one pilot to descend. So it has been some of the confusion around TCAS orders when it first came out, but now I think all pilots have to follow TCAS orders. Number 1, VHF, that's for radio communication. SATCOM antenna for radio communication, and for location, great for GPS locationing. First officer PTOD probe and captain PTOD probe. The PTOD probe is for measuring airspeed. So you see the airspeed indicator in the cockpit. That's how that's where the number is coming from. The PTOD probe measures the flow, the airflow. So it measures the speed of the airflow through the tube in order to get a number of the airspeed. However, there has been accidents happening regarding unreliable airspeed readings due to the iced PTOD probe. Also, that's why you have a standby PTOD probe that you can use. TAT probe, location antenna, captain TAT probe, AOA probe. AOA probe is for the pitch angle, so you can know whether you're flying up or flying down. So that's the AOA is for, and static ports. So that's it about some outside aircraft knowledge regarding what's the physical thing. We get to know inside the cockpit, which deals with all the software stuff. Now we look at some hardware stuff, such as some probes, some antennas that really actually physically provides signals or readings for a safe flight. That's it. Hope you enjoy the videos and stay tuned for more. Thank you.